Welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Kitty. And I moved to England in 2011. And of course, I brought with me all of the things that I knew from America over here. And I've been learning new things ever since, really. It's been like every day I learn something new. And I don't mind. I really don't mind. So, I wanted to show you something because I'm having a bit of a problem. Um, I'm addicted to earrings. Um, Especially off of Etsy. And I don't know if you can see this, but I had to make an earring tree and it's terrible. I know it's terrible. I know. It was makeshift. It was all I had at the time. But I don't know if you can actually see it. I was trying to give you a better picture of it, but do you see it up there? These are like all my favorite earrings. I mean, you've probably seen some of them in the video, you know. I have like all different kinds. Um, the strawberries especially, you know. But I have 47 of those. And I am trying, for the life of me, to find a tree that will hold them all. Can't really find one. So now I'm having to try to figure out how to put one together. Yeah. So we'll figure that one out. I have wires and I have an idea in mind. You know those they're kind of like industrial shelving, but the legs on those, they have holes in them in perfect precision. And I really could use some help if somebody could actually tell me what those are called. Because I was thinking maybe I could go to B&Q online and ask. I don't know. But I don't think anybody's going to really understand how big of an earring tree that I need. They're all going to be thinking dainty and delicate. I've never been really dainty or delicate, so, you know. But if anybody has any ideas, that would be great, honestly, because I love them. Oh, by the way, I went to Killstar, and they had these. And I don't know, I just kind of like them. So, I have a set of horns now. Uh-oh, careful. It doesn't make me evil, though. I'm not evil, nah. There's plenty of stuff wandering around the world. It looks like it's perfectly benevolent, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely evil. But it looks so nice, and they look so good, like good people. Be careful. You can't trust what is on the outside, okay? Believe me. You have to trust what's on the inside of a person. I'm sitting here searching for the camera like, where do I look? I'm still a novice at this. Forgive me. But basically, you know, when you're like out in the world and you want to get to know people, you've got to always be on your guard because the nicest people can sometimes be the biggest monsters out there and you just got to be careful. And I'm here to defend all the people with blue hair and with piercings and anything else because I was one of them. And I still have piercings and I still have tattoos. And you know what? I'm not an evil person and I've never hurt anybody. And yet, they will look at me askance because of the way I look, right? Try having really short, bright blue hair. And then like, you know, oh my gosh, it was a look. But you just have to I think we need to overcome these kind of assumptions that people have about the outer appearance of people. I know it's been hashed and rehashed, but it bugs me because I see like certain TV shows over the years that have like perpetuated these stereotypes. I was watching one that Rowley was doing about gay men, and he's absolutely right. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was stereotypical. It was just, you know, it was putting like gay men in this position where it makes them look out like they're villains. And they're trying to fool straight women, which is absolutely ridiculous because as far as I've ever known, most of my gay friends, they know me as a friend. Other than that, I don't really exist in their, you know, attention span. It's more like I'm their friend. But you know, that's silly. But, yeah, so just keep your eyes open, okay? And it's not always going to be the most obvious, like, the most obvious person that is going to be the one that you have to worry about, okay? as you know, I mean, all you have to do is look in the government. What do you see in the government offices? People that tell you one thing and then they do something completely different. Okay? And it can be really traumatizing when you have these people in these positions of power that you believe are supposed to be there to tell you the truth. And there are a lot of people out there that are under this like naive impression that, people in positions of power, you're supposed to trust them, you're supposed to believe in them, and you're supposed to take what they say at value. I believe you should question everything, everyone, all the time. Not openly, you don't have to be like mean about it, but do some research. Read. Okay? Read a book, read some official like websites. If you can, get a hold of some people that are in the field that you're interested in, that are, maybe you can find out more. I'm just saying, like, chase up your facts before you come to conclusions. The same could be said for a lot of people that are like having these heated discussions nowadays, and it's just back and forth with this information. Where do they get it from? What bias is it showing? It's like it could be biased one way or the other, but you don't really know. A lot of people, they will look for things that are biased towards what they want to hear, how they see the world shaped. It's not healthy. It's not. And the problem is the algorithms that they have in place, they nurture that. They feed it. And I'll tell you a little story, okay? I used to, and I still will, if I'm given the opportunity, with people that will role play it and actually write a story. I role play a game called Vampire the Masquerade. And it's from a company, or it was from a company called White Wolf. Please don't update me on that, because I might be wrong. But the idea was that you created a character, just, out of thin air, or you could come up with an idea, but no historical characters. Like, you can't be Dracula. You can't be, the Marquis de Sade. You can't be, Vlad Tepes. You can't be any of these characters. And no, you can't be their son or daughter. That'd still be ridiculous. So, there's limits. But when you play these characters, it's, there's several different groups of them, and of course there's different editions of this game. I play second and third edition, but I think there's 5 now, maybe 6, and again, I could be completely off, so please don't come for me. But I have found that within that book, a creative person can find the basis for a character within one of the families in there. One of them will speak to you, sometimes 2 or 3, but most of the time it's usually one line, one group. And for me, it was the followers of Set. I always liked them because they will infiltrate, and they're very subtle, friendly. They give you whatever you want. They're very nice, yeah, but they're corrupting you. And they're kind of swaying your opinion, and they're getting what they want that way. But again, this is all just role playing. It is not real. It doesn't have anything to do with any real events. It's just stories. And that was a lot of the problems I found playing, that game, is that people cannot separate real life from the game. They build a character around themselves. The character is them, and that's not good. And you have to be able to suspend reality and separate the two. I mean, there have been crimes committed because people cannot separate reality from fantasy. And it's not just White Wolf, it's Dungeons and Dragons and music and movies. And it's just run the gamut of every form of entertainment out there. People get inspired by maniacs and do crazy stuff. We know. But when I'm role playing, I'm writing a story, and I have a character, and you just build on that. And it's like acting, except what you're doing is you're writing the script, you're writing the scenario, and you have a character that you're playing, but you're not vocalizing it, you're not doing the nuances of it, but you are actually writing out the nuances of it and what they're saying, doing, wearing, smelling, touching, etc. And I find it incredibly diverting because of the pain that I'm in. It can be very distracting, and it helps. So basically, I would write out a paragraph, and it would be, my character does this, acknowledges this person, says hello, maybe sneers at them. I don't know, whatever. She's a vampire. She's not all cuddly. She's not going to be nice to you. Because, they say basically you're supposed to play your character, and there aren't very many fluffy vampires out there that I know of worth their salt in Vampire the Masquerade. I don't sparkle. I'll put it that way. But within that game, there's a point to all this. Within that game, you can actually see a lot of what society is capable of, as far as wolves in sheep's clothing. Looking one way with completely different motivations. Some people, it's a very simple game. They take it to just sex and that's it. But other people will, they'll weave like this persuasive personality and interweave it between the groups, and they'll, I've actually even been involved in like a role played jury and court case, and that was fabulous. I had a lot of fun with that. But in life, just you have to be aware. Listen to yourself. There's this feeling you'll get. Sometimes I think everybody has it. Listen to that feeling. Listen, okay? Because every time I haven't listened to it, I've kind of regretted it. But my suggestion really is just slow down, think before you speak, because you can, especially if you're overwhelmed or stressed, or angry, just don't say what you're going to say. Just wait a minute, think about it, okay? Slow down and try to communicate more clearly. I'm having to learn this stuff too, believe me. And I would not give you any advice that I would not take myself or am not currently practicing. Believe me. Now, I did want to mention something to you. Some of you might have noticed like a little boo-boo here and like some stuff here. I've been having like little blackouts. I don't know why. But I have that every now and then. And it's a really strange feeling. So,
sorry, I'm not sure.
There she is. It's just a very, it's unnerving. And the other night, I don't know, I just, I guess I blacked out, and I was sitting on the floor already, because I like to sit, on a pillow on the floor. It's comfortable. But then I awoke, and my head was really hurting. And I don't know what happened. I just don't know. So, it's a little scary, to be honest. And I do have to talk to my doctor about it. I know, but it's just like right now with COVID and everything, it's difficult to be, to get out there. The NHS is running fine, amazingly enough. But, no matter what the people in America like to say in the news, and, all the people that are basically flat out lying about the NHS I've seen, it's doing okay. And it's handling all of the workload for the COVID as well, I think, very well. And I can't even imagine what they're having to go through, the stress and everything, just to maintain that. So it makes me dislike the people that are basically trying to you know, like trying to like take the NHS apart even now, like a little piece at a time. It's a beautiful thing, and it needs to stay together. It needs to stay in one piece because it's helping so many people. It really is. Um, so yeah, that's yeah, a little bit of bad news. I wasn't able to get a computer or anything. So I'm gonna be doing my YouTube on a tablet for a while. I think it's gonna take a while, but hopefully I will keep sticking to it, and I can get some stuff sorted out. Oh, and I did finally get my metal clothing rack. So, because you guys know I'm in the middle of like moving everything around. I mean, the bed's apart. See, so yeah, I'm not kidding. But the cabinets and the wardrobes here are just so bulky and cumbersome. I hate them. Well, my idea was to get one of those metal clothing racks that you can see in the store, and I think it's going to look cool because I'll show you my closet, and I don't think it'll surprise you at all that it's lots of black. See? I hope that's showing up right. I don't know if it is. I can't see. But yeah, that's my closet right over there. Yeah. Anyway, lots of black. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I might just keep these horns in for my next video. I don't know. But, yeah, and I know I need to get a tripod. I know I have so much stuff I need to get done, but, thank you for subscribing, by the way. I did notice there were quite a bunch of you. There's like 5 or 6 new ones. I'm really excited. So, hey, thank you, by the way. And it is very much appreciated. Okay. And I'm going to see what new stuff I can find out and what new stuff I can learn. And I don't know, maybe I can, give you guys some ideas or inspire you to do some things. I'm kind of all over the place. I have so many ideas in my head at all times. Here it is. I just got this. This is a wire that I just got. It's a floral wire. And I'm testing different kinds of wires out now. So I can like maybe make kanzashi flowers, like bouquets. Or I was going to play around with some LED lights and see if I can't interweave them with like the flower paper. I know there's a word for it. I'm terrible about it. But with that and that mixed in, I think I can make some really cool looking flowers and kind of like mimic them and make them more organic and treat them and make them look like a light, a light source. I thought that'd be so cool, right? So yeah. All right. Well, again, thank you for my new subscribers, and thank you for all the chaos, understanding the chaos. It's ongoing right now, because I don't have any help. I'm disabled, as you guys know, and my partner works long hours at work. So by the time she gets home from work, the last thing she wants to do is move anything around, and I don't blame her. I don't. My next goal is to hire someone to have them haul all this stuff out, because that would be really nice, and then we can have a nice wardrobe. Actually, I'm going to see if I can't flip the camera around a little bit more successfully than it did last time. The last time I tried to do this, it didn't work out very well. I wanted it to, but no, I don't think it's going to do it. It's just going to mess it up. I'm not that bad with technology, but yeah, I don't want to risk it. So I guess I'll just, I'll show you another time. But hey, if you stuck with me on this very long video, I wasn't expecting it to be this long. Thank you. And I really do love you guys, and I am so blessed to have you in my life. Thank you for your comments. And just thank you for being you guys. I appreciate it. Much love. See you later. Tell people about me if you want. Okay? Okay. Bye.